Hi there, I'm Chef Brandie in the Tisdale Distributing Sub-Zero Wolf Cove showroom. I am going to show you today a great grilled dessert recipe. This is pretty simple, it doesn't require a lot of setup prior. So in front of me I have the 36-inch all-gas Wolf range. It has 4 gas burners, our dual stack burners, and then I have the Wolf Charbroiler sitting right in the middle. To start this dessert, I have some dark chocolate chips, or you could use semi-sweet chocolate chips, sitting in my saucepan over my 9200 BTU burner. Every single one of my gas burners, when you're cooking with Wolf, have dual stacks. They have 2 gas lines running to every single burner to give you that control. I can have a super high flame to get those things boiling very quickly, get a beautiful sear, but then I also have that simmer feature on every single one of my burners to let something like chocolate melt very slowly and carefully without scorching. So I'm gonna let that start to melt very slowly over here. And on my charbroiler, I'm gonna grill some strawberries. So we're gonna get a little char mark on our strawberries to add another layer of flavor to this dessert. Because my strawberries have a lot of sugar content in them, and that goes for any fruit that you may be grilling, all I do is take a paper towel with a little bit of neutral oil, that could be grapeseed oil or canola oil, and I'm just gonna rub those grates down a little bit just to prevent any natural sugar from sticking to those grates. The Wolf Charbroiler has an adjustable 16,000 BTU infrared burner. That gives you that really high heat for those beautiful sear marks on your proteins. It also has a high to low dial that you can adjust, so we can go low on something delicate like our fruit or our lettuces for a grilled salad, or our vegetables that we want to go nice and low and slow. Then we can crank that heat up to high for those sear and grill marks. We're gonna jump over here to our chocolate and just take a look at how low and slow that is melting, very gently without any scorching or burning. That is the beauty of the simmer feature in all of the Wolf cooking, is that you can get that extra low flame without any scorching. So we're gonna turn that up just a little bit, let that continue to melt. And then to our chocolate sauce, we are going to add some heavy cream. So this is about 6 ounces of dark chocolate, semi-sweet chocolate work very well in this. We're gonna add in ½ a cup of heavy cream, and we're gonna continue to let that cook and incorporate for just a second. And then we're gonna add in our spices, which makes our Mexican chocolate. So we'll give that a nice little stir. You can also do this with a whisk too. Get it really nice incorporated. And then while that is melting together, we're gonna check on our strawberries, see what kind of grill marks we have on these. So beautiful little char on the strawberries. You could also skewer these and lay your skewer across if you would rather do that and be a little more tidy. I like to throw everything right on the charbroiler. So to our chocolate sauce, we are gonna add our spices. So I'm gonna do a little bit of cinnamon here. So, and then for our heat, we are gonna do a little bit of cayenne pepper. You could do chipotle pepper, anything to add that heat. And then we are gonna add some espresso. So this is just some brewed espresso from the Wolf coffee machine. We're gonna pour that right in, mix that while we're over that simmer feature. And then we're gonna add a pinch of salt to offset that sweetness. We're gonna add in a little cinnamon. And we're gonna add in a little bit of our chipotle pepper. If you do not want the chipotle pepper, you certainly don't have to use it. I like a little bit for the spice. It goes really well with the strawberries and the ice cream. Give that a stir, and our chocolate is done. So what we could do now to keep this nice and warm is just let it hang out on that simmer feature. And again, it's not gonna burn on us. So we're on a low simmer. We'll just let that hang out while our strawberries finish. We're gonna grab these off, and we're gonna plate this up with a little bit of ice cream, chocolate sauce, and grilled strawberries. We have pulled our strawberries off the charbroiler, and we have our chocolate sauce that's been sitting over here on that dual stack burner on simmer. So we're gonna plate this up. You saw how quick it came together. It's a great dessert for summer when you don't have to spend a lot of time in the kitchen prepping things. So I have a little bit of vanilla ice cream here and a little bit of cookie crumble. We're gonna add our strawberries to the plate. So I've cut some of them in half and then left others whole, and they smell amazing. And then we are just gonna pour our chocolate sauce into a little cup that we can spoon out or dip our strawberries into. And that is our char-broiled strawberry and Mexican chocolate sauce, a very easy summer dessert for grilling season.